Okay, so hi dear Virgo, a very very happy new year to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and today we are going to do your reading. Oh, looking extremely beautiful, so I should just keep it back. I don't want to distract you guys. Anyways, I'm going to do the reading for you for the first 6 months of 2025. We are going to do the health sector, the career, and the love and relationship area with the guidance as usual. And these are just energies, so it's not going to be like the whole month is going to be like that, but the major energy is going to be like that. Okay, and just yeah, just take care of that. Now if you want any kind of okay, if you want to learn from me, and if you want to learn about Ho'oponopono and self love, you can purchase my masterclass and my courses. The link is in the description box for the same. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or readings, you can check out the website. You are going to get options. Out of those options, you can choose which one is best for you, and or you can mail me simply if you have any kind of queries or questions. Now let's move on to Virgo's reading. Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the first 6 months of 2025. Let's see how your health sector is going to be, honey. इतना न मुझसे तू प्यार बढ़ा कि मैं एक बादल आवारा कैसे किसी का सहारा बनूं. Please take care of your health, Virgo, because I do see your health is not going to be like, oh my god, you are going to be on bed or sick like fuck. No, it's not like that. But your health is going to suffer a lot because of the mental and emotional pressure that you are going to give to yourself. So in January, I don't see a lot happening. You are going to be in this not doing too much about your health kind of a mode, basically taking your health a little bit for granted. But something in you is going to shift your energies towards like, okay, I should take care of my health. Something is going to happen that is going to help you to take your life, take your health not for granted, and work on your health deliberately. And you will start doing that, but very slowly. You will be like, I will go to the gym tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, you will be like, I will go after 10 days, after 15, after 20. So basically in this mode of, okay, I'll do it. That's going to have a very negative impact on your health in Feb 2025. A lot of addictions, a lot of unhealthy kind of patterns, unhealthy kind of uh, maybe addiction of sugar, maybe overeating, maybe overstressing, maybe overdoing, maybe over sexual activities, whatever it is. Any kind of addiction in Feb month is going to lead to a very negative impact on your health. So take care of those addictions and remove those. You can't remove it just like that, because addictions are very easy to grab but and very difficult to leave. But try not to attach yourself too much to the addictions, and have a healthy approach towards life and your health. March, I do see you finally starting something in your health sector, like yoga classes or fitness classes, or going to gym or swimming or regime, any kind of health regime. You are going to start doing some kind of health regime, and you are going to be like a kid. You are going to be exploring options to keep your health on check or keep your health on track, and you will be trying your best to keep on exploring. You will be like a student exploring multiple things at the same time to have your health on check, to have your health on track. Yeah. Okay. April is Five of Wands. Again, your health is going to go south from north if you're not going to take care of your health properly, if you're not going to have a proper like regime, health regime, your schedule, your eating times, eating habits, and your sleeping times, and everything should be sorted in order to have a good health. Otherwise, you're going to have a very stressful energy, chaotic energy. Something in you is mentally disturbing you, and that is going to have a direct impact on your health as well. So start with your body. When you start working out with your body, your emotional and like mental peace also start working out in your favor. Your energy start aligning. Start with your body. Always start with your body. According to Osho as well, you should always listen to your body first, and then other things afterwards. Finally, in May and June 2025, you are going to be slowly coming back on track. You are going to be emotionally balancing yourself. You are going to be in this energy of being patient with yourself, with your emotions, with your energies, and slowly but surely, you are going to be very much in this energy of keeping your health on check, making sure that every box is checked, like eating properly, going to the gym, having like hydration, leaving the addictions behind. So coming back to yourself and keeping your health on check is going to be your motto, and you're going to like come back on track. Yeah. So I do see May June 2025 is the best months for you guys in order to have a good health. Let me come back to you. Okay, honey. So let's see the advice. Strength. Okay, taking things really very very slow and being very very patient. You have to use all of your strength and courage to not to do things that you love to do but are not good for you, for your health. Okay, honey. So let's move on to your career sector. Let's see Virgo. For Virgos, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the first 6 months, how it is going to be in their career sector. Let's see, honey. See, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. Okay. So in January, I do see a lot of confusion, a lot of this energy of I have so many options, I have so many things to do, I have so many plans. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Scooby Dooby Doo. My favorite character, cartoon character. So, anyways, you are going to be very confused. You are going to feel a lot of options, a lot of things, a lot of energies to tackle. So, a lot of confusion. I do see you sorting this confusion out by the end of this month, January 2024, because in Feb, Nine of Pentacles, you are going to finally be making a choice, making a decision, and enjoying your career sector as much as you can from your side, doing a lot of fantastic work, having growth and expansion, having this energy of okay, finally I got it. Now I know what I want to do. Now I know how to do it, and you will be continuously working towards your goals, career goals, and stability, and like enjoying your career, enjoying your stability. I do see some kind of salary hike or promotion, and or some kind of energy of having improvement in your financial area. March 2025, you are going to be again feeling like lost and confused. You are going to be like, what should I do? Maybe I made the wrong choice, or maybe I'm not seeing that much growth and expansion the way I was expecting it to happen in the past. So you are going to be a little bit lost in this field. But I do see you coming back again to the energy of having fun, having a lot of connections, having a lot of opportunities by the month of May, June 2025. April, May 2025. Yeah. So in April, you're going to be enjoying a lot of success. In April, you're going to have a lot of celebrations, a lot of victory, a lot of this energy of appreciation for your work. Okay. The more you are going to be in this energy of, okay, doing your work with love, with laughter, with happiness, the more you're going to get appreciated, the more you're going to get success. In May, you're going to feel very, very stable in terms of your career, stable opportunity, stable career, stable deal on the table, and you're going to feel like, okay, this is something that I can do maybe for the rest of my life. It's like sorting it out within yourself, your career sector, and moving forward with a lot of energy of stability and happiness and contentment, basically. And Four of Pentacles, and June 2025 is going to be again you holding on to this idea of this or nothing, or this is something that I have to work on continuously, this is something that I'm never going to let go of. Fear of losing, okay, fear of missing out, fear of this, of oh my god, what if I am not going to be there for the rest of my life, what if this job or this career or this business is not going to work out. So fear is going to create this energy of attaching yourself too much to a situation that is not healthy at all, but we have this tendency to do it sometimes, so it's fine. Yeah, it's just a fear. Guidance for you, the lovers: make the right choice, wise choices. Don't make any kind of choices based on attraction, based on infatuation. Yeah, we are talking about career here. You might be in the fantasy world, like this career is going to give me this Lamborghini and this house and that house, but when you're going to do that, the reality is something different. So be in the real world, don't be in the fantasy world, don't create illusions or fantasies that might not be true for you, and that's going to hurt you only afterwards. So be in the real world and make the wise and nice choices according to the reality, according to the reality check, according to the facts, not according to the fantasy world. Okay. Okay, let's see for singles what we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the first 6 months. What we have for singles, let's see. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. Okay, January is all about you holding on to something or someone very tightly. Like, I'm never letting go of this person, this situation, this feeling. So even if new people, new energies are going to enter in your life, you are going to say goodbye to them, and or you are going to be like, I am not ready. So till the 10th of Feb, I do see you completely closed off in your energies regarding new love, new people, new situation, new connections. Because of the betrayal, because of whatever happened between you and a certain energy in the past, you are going to be like, I don't want it. I don't want to invest in anything or anyone. I want that person back in my life the way they were with me, and or you are going to hold on to this fear and this energy of I don't want anybody by my side, because ultimately I'm going to get betrayal only. So in Feb, you are going to have this energy of putting an end to some kind of cycle of your life, and you know starting walking again. It's like taking baby steps towards love and relationship area, although not completely healed, but you will be starting that, because in March and April 2025 I do see new love coming, new love opportunity coming. In March you will be able to like open up your heart and soul towards new people, new situation, new connections, and you are going to be in this energy of okay, now I can connect with new people, new energies with all of my heart and soul. So you will be connecting with new people at that time, and new opportunity is also going to be there for you guys to have a beautiful relationship, start of a beautiful connection, beautiful relationship. In March you are going to be opening up. In April I do see new person, new energy entering in your life. Either you are proposing somebody, and or somebody is proposing you or expressing their feelings to you. Okay. Okay, so in May we have the Four of Cups, a little bit of this energy of confusion, a little bit of distraction, a little bit of this energy of okay, I might not be choosing the right person, right energy. This happens with all of us. This is not a big deal. We get confused from time to time. We get this energy of disturbance from time to time, disappointment from time to time. So you might feel like you need a certain kind of energy and or a specific person in your life, because you might be feeling disappointed by the choice or by the relationship or by the connection that you might be having at that time. And or if you are going to be single, you are going to be stuck on a particular kind of person and or a specific person to be with you. That person might be the person that you had in the previous month, but you might for some reason you're going to feel like okay, disappointed. That we have to see in that month only. And in June 2025 I do see putting an end to a completion. This is going to be a completion of a cycle that you might not be able to close from quite a long time now. It could be previous relationship, previous friendship, or previous breakup that you were working on but you were not able to let go of. So finally you are going to have a completion of a cycle, finishing the unfinished business with something or someone, and moving on to the next chapter of your life with this energy of okay, this is it, this is gone, now I'm going to move to the next chapter of my life. Yeah. The guidance for you guys, the Fool card. Do not take unnecessary risk in this direction, Virgo, because you are going to hurt yourself only. If you are going to go blindly behind something or someone without uh, like let's say without seeing the red flags, without acknowledging the red flags, even if you're going to feel that or see that, then guess what, who is the one to blame here? You have to take the responsibility of your own actions on yourself, like Virgo. No one and nothing is going to be is to be blamed here. It's only you and you. Yeah. So whatever you are going to do, whatever you're going to choose, just make sure that you are responsible for your own actions and your own decisions, and the outcome is the action of your decisions only. You just make sure about that. Okay, don't forget about that at all, even for a second. Let's see, for those of you who are already in a relationship or connection or married, let's see how it is going to be for you guys for the first 6 months of 2025, the year 2025. Okay. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. Okay, so in January I do see a period of either lack of communication or no communication, or some kind of secret being revealed to you, and or you keeping some kind of secret from your partner. This is going to be a situation where both of you are not going to talk to each other much. It's like, yeah, you guys might be talking but not that much, and or you guys are going to keep secrets from each other. Okay, that is going to be the overall energy for the month of January, and it's something big. It's a major arcana. This is not some kind of secret like okay, you lied to them for a cup of coffee or cup of something small. It's something big. Either you or the other person, and or both of you are going to keep secrets from each other, a period of silence, period of no contact or no communication. If it's already there, it's going to continue. Now in Feb we do see optimistic kind of energy coming in. You guys are going to heal the connection, you guys are going to talk to each other beautifully. I do see healing energies, nurturing and caring kind of energies between two people, and you guys are going to feel like okay, you guys can make things work out between you and them by talking it out, by communicating properly, by being honest with each other. You guys will definitely be able to heal this connection between you and them. Okay, in March, I do see you guys planning to let each other go. At least one of you is going to plan to let the situation go because of whatever is happening. Because I do see the continuous energy of April, May, June as breakup, separation, and feeling left out in the cold, feeling disappointed. I'm really sorry, Virgo, if this reading is hurting you right now, but this is the truth. I can't change it. Can't change it. For whatever reason, you are going to abuse, you are going to say bad words to me, you're going to call me a bitch or whore or whatever, I don't care, because this is what it is. April, May, June. April, breakup, separation. Something is going to create a very disturbing kind of energy in your relationship, because it's an ongoing energy from the previous ones. So one of you is going to decide to say goodbye to this situation for good this time. And May, June is all about you healing and coming out of that breakup, separation, and feeling left out in the cold, feeling quite disappointed. But this period, this situation is going to change you, transform you for the better, for the best. Whatever is happening is actually happening for your highest good, Virgo. Even if you are not going to feel it or see it right now, you will be able to realize it afterwards. Yeah, it's like a spiritual kind of energy, spiritual growth kind of energy happening for you guys, Virgo, knowingly or unknowingly. This whole situation is going to straight away send you to a spiritual growth kind of, spiritual awakening kind of energy. Now it's up to you what you're going to do about it. You don't, we all have some kind of choices whether to become better or better. That's up to you now. The guidance for you, the Queen of Wands in reverse, actually. So don't pretend to be okay if you are not okay. Please take help from somebody who can help you to come out of this kind of energies of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like sad or depressed. Please take help from a therapist or a healer or a guru or a mentor or a spiritual person who can help you to come out of these situations, and eventually healing you, help you heal properly, so that you can go to the next chapter of your life with these kind of healed energies. You learned your lessons, you got your blessings, everything is sorted within your energies. But don't pretend to be something that you're not. If you're not happy, just don't be happy. Don't push yourself to be happy, like forcibly. If something or someone is not giving you the kind of happiness or love that you deserve, it's the high time for you to realize that you have to say goodbye to that particular person or situation, and you have to work on yourself deliberately. You have to go through this process in order to heal properly, in order to be really happy. You don't have to pretend to be happy in order to be happy. Pretending something is not going to make you get that thing in reality. You have to go through that process of healing in order to be really, really happy in your life. Try to understand my point here if you can. So whatever is happening is actually happening for your highest good. This should be your mantra for this year. So yes, a disturbance in your love life is foreseen, but this is not something that is the end of the world. This is actually the starting of something brand new in your energies spiritually. Now it's completely up to you how you're going to take it, honey. I am not going to leave it on you. I hope you are going to navigate your energies in a very, very positive way. So God bless you. Namaste.